What's up guys? My name's Chelsea. Thanks for coming back to my YouTube channel. We're gonna be doing some core work today, working on those abs, doing some different plank variations. So let's get to it. What I wanna do before we get started is just warm up the wrists a little bit. So because we're gonna be on our wrists a lot through these plank variations, but again, if you have any wrist trouble, feel free to modify. Place the hand out in front of you, fingertips facing up. Grab the fingertips, pull them back towards you. And then pull them back towards you the other way, getting this flexion and extension in the wrist. And then go on to the left side. Left fingertips, pull them back to you. Circle out the wrists in one direction. And then circle them in the other direction. Dial the fingers back towards your knees and press the heel of the hand down onto the mat. You can either sit here and just move in tiny circles, or from side to side. Or to take it further, tuck the toes, sit back on the heels and actively press the heel of the palm down onto the mat to get the stretch in the little wrist, stretch in the little wrist muscles and the forearms. And then flip onto the tops of the hands. Really try to make fists here with your hands and then straighten the elbows. So just linger in this for a few breaths. And then you can come back onto your palms. Let's get started. We're gonna start in plank pose. Hands shoulder width distance. Feet hips width distance. Engage that core. Make sure the hips are not dipping down here. We want the hips in line with the shoulders. So not up here either. Save that twerking for the left hand to the left shoulder. Left hand to the right shoulder. Make sure you're not opening the hips towards the left or right side. You want to keep those hips nice and squared towards the mat. Little movement, little rocking in the hips. Try to engage your core so much that you have little movement in the hips. We're going to go down to our forearm plank, then come back up. Down, down, up, up. Left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left. Modification, drop the knees. So come into your tabletop. This is going to be like a hovering tabletop, which is like a shortened plank. You're going to walk left and your right foot. Walk right with your left foot. Back left, back right. Walk forward. Make sure to keep those hips in line with the shoulders. Keep the core nice and tight. Taking tiny steps with your feet. Into your side plank. Left hand down, right arm up. And either stagger the feet or stack the feet. Right foot in front of the left will be a little bit easier. Left foot on top of the right, a little bit more challenging. Your right hand's gonna come down to your left rib. Spin the chest towards the mat. And then open it back up. Spin down, reaching the right arm towards those left ribs, squaring off the shoulders towards the mat. So your right shoulder's in line with your left. Inhale, re-reach the arm up. Exhale, twist. Open it back up, working those left side obliques, modification. You drop down onto the forearm if your wrist is getting you trouble. Come up, come in, come back up. Or you can drop the left knee and just twist from here. The feet are staggered, the feet, whatever you'd like. Lift the hips up towards the ceiling, drop it down, lift up, drop it down. Engage your left side obliques, so the left obliques should be fired up. That's how you know you're lifting the hips high enough. And then lower, lift, lower. Modification, come down onto your forearm, lift and lower. Top position, stack the shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees, hover the knees off the mat 1 to 2 inches. Left hand to right knee, right hand to left knee, left hand to right knee. Keep squeezing your core. The more that you engage your core, the more stable you'll feel here. Come back into your plank. Step the right foot all the way up towards the right hand. Contract your right obliques. It's okay if you're here in the middle. You just want to get it as high as you can towards that right hand. Take a little dance break. Okay, next thing. Take your right elbow to your right tricep, float it back. Right elbow to your right tricep, float it back. You really want to contract your right obliques to try and get the right knee to tap that right tricep. And then extend it back, keeping yourself in that full plank position. Modification. Come down to your forearms, make sure to keep the hips low, and bring your right knee to your tricep that way. Okay. Let's sit up in here. So hover the right foot off of the mat, extend the right arm out, bicep in line with the ear. Contract your right oblique muscles as you reach the elbow to your knee. Try to keep the hips lifted. Try not to let them sink down here. You want to keep the hips nice and high. Modification, drop the left knee. You can still do this same action with the left knee down. Or, if it's your wrist that's giving you trouble, come down onto your forearm. You can still contract the obliques as you reach.